This video compares two software tools. An AI voice walks you through everything clearly.
Let's get straight into Timecamp pricing, because this is where a lot of teams first decide whether it's worth trying. Timecamp uses a tiered per-user pricing model, and it's positioned as a budget-friendly time tracking solution compared to many enterprise tools. There is a free plan with limited features, but the real value starts in the paid tiers. The starter plan is designed for individuals and small teams who need basic time tracking, reporting, and productivity insights. As you move up to the premium plan, you unlock advanced reporting, invoicing, budgeting, attendance tracking, and integrations with popular project management and accounting tools. Higher tiers are priced to stay competitive, making Timecamp attractive for growing teams that want structured tracking without enterprise-level costs. From a features perspective, Timecamp focuses heavily on automatic and manual time tracking. Users can track time via desktop apps, browser extensions, or mobile devices, which is useful for remote and hybrid teams. Automatic tracking records app and website usage, while manual tracking allows users to log time against tasks and projects. Reporting is one of Timecamp's stronger areas, offering timesheets, productivity reports, attendance summaries, and budget tracking. Invoicing features allow billable hours to be converted into invoices, which is especially helpful for agencies and freelancers. Beyond basic tracking, Timecamp also appeals to managers who want visibility without micromanaging. Team dashboards give a high-level overview of productivity trends, tracked hours, and project progress, making it easier to spot inefficiencies early. Attendance tracking supports work from home and hybrid setups by recording start times, breaks, and total hours worked. Another benefit is scalability. Timecamp can start small with just a few users and gradually expand as teams grow, without forcing a complete workflow change. However, customization can sometimes feel limited when it comes to highly specific reporting needs, and advanced configurations may require time to set up properly. Support response times vary depending on the plan, which may matter for fast-paced teams. Now let's talk about the pros and cons. One major advantage of Timecamp is its pricing flexibility. Compared to many competitors, it delivers a solid feature set at a relatively affordable per-user cost. The automatic time tracking and productivity monitoring are also big positives, especially for teams that want insights without constant manual input. Reporting is detailed and customizable, which helps managers understand how time is spent across projects and teams. On the downside, some users find the interface slightly overwhelming at first, especially when navigating advanced reports. Automatic tracking can also feel intrusive for certain teams, if not configured carefully. Additionally, while the feature set is broad, deeper workforce monitoring and compliance-focused controls are limited compared to more surveillance-heavy tools. Overall, Timecamp works best for teams that want balanced time tracking, productivity insights, and cost control without stepping into aggressive employee monitoring. Now let's move on to Clicktime pricing, which targets a slightly different audience. Clicktime also uses a per-user pricing model, but it's positioned more toward professional services, consultants, and organizations that need detailed cost tracking and compliance-ready reporting. There is no long-term free tier like some competitors, so Clicktime is clearly aimed at businesses willing to pay for structure and depth. The entry-level plan includes core time tracking, project tracking, and standard reporting. As you move into higher tiers, Clicktime adds advanced analytics, customizable dashboards, resource planning, utilization tracking, and financial insights. These higher plans are priced above basic trackers, but they're designed to support organizations that rely heavily on accurate time data for billing, forecasting, and decision-making. In terms of features, Clicktime focuses heavily on accuracy, planning, and financial visibility. Time tracking is primarily manual, encouraging users to log hours against tasks, projects, and clients. This structured approach supports approvals and audit trails, which is important for regulated industries and billable teams. Clicktime's reporting capabilities are a major highlight, offering detailed insights into utilization rates, project profitability, cost versus budget, and long-term trends. Resource management tools help managers forecast workloads, allocate staff effectively, and prevent burnout or underutilization. Clicktime also integrates with payroll, accounting, and project management systems, helping teams connect time data directly to financial outcomes. When weighing the pros and cons, Clicktime's biggest strength is its depth. It's ideal for organizations that need reliable data for billing, forecasting, and strategic planning. The platform is especially valuable for agencies, consulting firms, and enterprises where time equals money. The interface is clean and professional, but it's clearly designed with managers and finance teams in mind. On the downside, Clicktime may feel rigid for teams that prefer automatic or lightweight tracking. The manual nature of logging time requires discipline, and smaller teams may find the pricing higher than necessary for their needs. There's also a learning curve for users unfamiliar with structured time management systems. Another factor that often influences the decision is how Clicktime supports executive-level visibility. Beyond day-to-day tracking, leadership teams can use historical data to analyze trends in utilization, profitability, and staffing efficiency across months or even years. This long-term insight helps organizations refine pricing models, adjust staffing strategies, and make more confident forecasts. Clicktime also places a strong emphasis on data accuracy and compliance, which can be critical for firms working with strict client requirements or internal audit standards. However, this level of structure may feel excessive for creative teams or startups that prioritize speed and flexibility over formal controls. In those cases, the added complexity may slow adoption if team buy-in isn't carefully managed. Ultimately, Clicktime delivers its strongest value when time data directly drives revenue decisions, budgeting, and strategic planning. Regarding user feedback, it's important to mention transparency around reviews. At the time of recording, Timecamp does not display an official Trustpilot rating, so any impressions should be gathered from multiple review platforms. Clicktime, however, does have a visible Trustpilot presence with generally positive ratings, reflecting satisfaction with its reporting accuracy, reliability, and support. As always, ratings can change, so consider this informational rather than definitive. Final takeaway: if you want affordable, flexible time tracking with automation and productivity insights, Timecamp is a strong choice. If your priority is detailed reporting, financial clarity, and long-term planning, Clicktime stands out as a more structured solution. The right tool depends on whether your team values flexibility or precision. If this comparison helped you, like the video, subscribe to the channel for more in-depth software breakdowns, and click the link below to explore the tools and access their plans directly.